Welcome back everyone to another Bedrock add-on showcase, and today we are going to be reviewing the Another Furniture add-on by Starfish Studios. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the overview. So it says, this add-on offers 20 or more than 20 craftable vanilla furniture and decorations that can be added to enhance your own home. Craftable in survival, new tools and utilities, upgrade your home, usable in any world. Official Bedrock Edition of the Another Furniture mod, Java mod. Interesting. Another Furniture mod, Java mod. So there's a Java mod that's existing? Interesting. So there is an about. I guess that might take me to like another link. Notes. Okay, so they do have a change log, resolved shelf duplicating items when broken. Cool. So it is made by Starfish Studios, and it does have a 4.7 rating with a lot of downloads. I think eventually I might try to download like other add-ons, probably from some other Bedrock websites, but I got to make sure they're legitimate so I can check them out. Because I know there's a lot of mods on the internet or add-ons on the internet. I would say mostly for Minecraft because the modding community is big. So it doesn't matter. Small mods, they still matter. Big mods, they're just highly known. But the smaller, the obscure, the forgotten mods, they definitely matter. So let me create the world called Another Furniture mod. I'm going to go into creative mode since it's easier, and I'm just going to be peaceful with this one because we're not going to be fighting mobs or anything. We're just going to be looking at furniture. Like, I mean, furniture is something that I can keep staring at. And yeah. And from last time, I've actually did a showcase for the Tinker's Construct Light mod, and that definitely made my mind work into overtime. Because there were some things that I was just not accustomed to, mostly the like the mechanics of Bedrock itself, and some of the recipes are just very weird to me. Like, I'm just not used to the Bedrock interface. But as time goes on, I'll get used to it, and then I'll start building familiarity with this client. Because to me, it feels very clunky, despite I played this game for 12 to 15 years, and it can feel very jarring when you're trying to adapt to something that's more modern and it's more janky. Like, to me, it just feels quite janky. But it's all a learning experience. So right now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is build myself a nice house. And the walking sound does sound a bit weird. Like, usually Minecraft, it's like very soothing, but this one feels very clippy and whatever. And oh, I actually realized something. Am I really running a hightail? Hold up, I'm running a hightail one. There we go. I'm not sure if I'm having double audio. My apologies. I might have to check the other clips because they might have double audio. So now you can just hear Minecraft. So let me just click all these. And let me build a nice house. Alright, so I have finally built this house. I know, it's probably not a good looking house, but it's pretty standard, and it still prevents the rain from coming in, but it would have been nice if I can add some cobblestone, but that's probably not on my idea. And when I was building, I also saw a pink sheep, but I'm not sure where it went off to, because I was just minding my own business and I just caught a glimpse of a pink sheep. Because they say pink sheep is like one of the rarest sheep to find. And I don't know where he went to because I just saw them briefly. But I think I was just so focused on building a lot that I don't even see the sheep anymore. I guess he just vanished. When something is rare, they're gone for good. But let's just go and return right back to the house that we just built a moment ago. And I would say it took me about roughly 5 to 7 minutes to build this house, despite of how basic it is. I mean, it's not going to be like one of those luxurious houses that look like somebody spent hours on, because I mostly just build houses just to stay alive. But anyways, so we got the furniture catalog book, which when you download the mod or the add-on, I'm just going to start calling it add-on because we are in Bedrock Edition. I definitely need to try to ingrain that in my mind because all I just know is mods. This is an add-on. So since we have this furniture catalog, we can open it just by clicking on the ground. It's a very big book. Interesting. So it says another furniture mod by Starfish Studios. The overview. Another furniture aims to add rusty style furniture to the game, keeping in line with proportions and styles of things like pre-existing blocks or door styles. The goal is to add interactable decor that still fits into the game. And it says, written in this book is an expansive guide on the materials you will need and how to use all of the furniture. And can we flip the next book? Oh, I love that page animation. So it says to make the hammer, you just need some planks, a slab, and some sticks. And then it tells you what the hammer does. The furniture hammer can be crafted with sticks, planks, and slabs. The hammer is a very important tool that can be used on furniture to display each visual variant of the furniture. Flip to another page. We can make an awning, a decorative item like a mini roof made from carpets. A decorative block is meant to be placed over windows and entryways. This item can be crafted with 5 carpets in a pattern of a helmet. And then we can make benches where we can sit on these. A chair, we can also sit on these. A curtain. Ooh. If we don't want nobody to peep in, we can have curtains. A drawer. Ooh, we can probably put some stuff in here instead of just depending on the chest over there. Flower box. A grandfather clock. A stylish clock that comes in different wood variants. This item can be crafted using any wood planks, slabs, and a clock at the top. The clock is animated and makes a subtle ticking noise. We have lamps. We have shelves. Can be placed on the wall and will orient the wall the player clicks. Can we put like stuff on here? I'm not sure we can put like items on there. Small shelf. It can be placed in any way. Players can use the furniture hammer to adjust the visuals. Okay, we got shutters. A fun block meant to place in front of windows. This item will be crafted. There's just a lot of things you can make. It kind of reminds me of McCall's furniture mod for Java Edition. What's that? Oh, I'm trying to go back a page. Okay, so how do I get out of this book? Because I probably looked at everything. But this is quite intriguing once you put in the time for it. Let me just keep going. All right. Stool. The stool kind of reminds me of create. A table. Stool. Service bell. A small bell made of iron that rings when you click it. Okay, so this is like good for role-playing. And we got a trash can. We can throw our waste away. And then that's it. They have an Instagram. They have a YouTube channel. I will have to try to mention them in the description, which I would definitely do that so I can mention them. And yeah. And then how we got the book? Oh, just punching it. I could have just punched the book the entire time. But to craft the furniture catalog, you just need a plank, I think a mangrove plank, and a stick to get yourself the furniture catalog. So now we can go into creative mode to actually see it in real time. So we have to make the hammer, which requires those materials. Now we have the hammer, and I am just going to start pulling some things out. So we're going to get the grandfather clock. I'm going to try a the birch version. Let me see what this looks like. I might just put it right here. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool. It's like the ticking is very faint. All right. So we got the grandfather clock, curtains. All right. I love magenta ones. We got curtains. So say we don't want nobody to peep in. Oh, let me see how this works. Ooh, that looks so cool. Oh, I do see a little bit of a bug, or is it just a bedrock thing where you could accidentally Oh, great. It made me destroy the house. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm still getting used to Bedrock Edition because sometimes some things just interact very differently. Ooh, you can... Ooh, this is actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty nice. And if you click... I wish I can go lower, but I think this is fine. This is if you don't want the extra sunlight. That's pretty cool. And let me see what it looks like from the outside. That's actually not bad. Very good for privacy. Very good for privacy. So we have curtains. I might as well just pull out the book again, just like that. All right, so we got awnings. So let me check about the awning, because it's just carpet, but with carpet, but a helmet. So I'm gonna try some yellow awnings. That's actually pretty nice. It provides shade. So if it's raining, you could just stand underneath the awning and just look outside and just see the rain. Kind of cool. So we have awnings, a bench. Okay, it can be sat on. So let me just type a bench. I'm gonna try a cherry one. So we're gonna put some benches here. You can also put them together, and I could just sit down and look at us. We're sitting on the bench in the house. Instead of us just trying to improvise with a minecart and a track, just make a bench just to sit down the rest of your legs. So we have benches. Chairs is the same way. I mean, we got tables, curtain, a drawer. So let me check a drawer. Let me see what that is. I'm gonna go with a mangrove drawer. I guess this is more fitting for me. So I could probably put like a drawer over here. Okay, can we put stuff in here? Strange. Hope this is not just decoration. A storage block with 27 slots can be opened by right-clicking. This item can be crafted using wooden planks, slabs, and sticks. I was trying to figure out how to open this, and my mother is calling me in the middle of the showcase. I can't be disrupted, but it's all part of life. So I'm trying to open it. It's not letting me open it. Is this like a bug or something? Do I gotta be in creative mode or survival? Even in survival, it doesn't work. Intriguing. I'm trying to open the drawer. So I guess I can't use it. Flower box. I guess to put our flowers in. We already did that. The lamp. Let me try the lamp. Type lamp. Let me see, does it emit its own light source? So we put our lamp right here. It's a very faint light source, but at least it has nice ambient lighting. A shelf. Can we put stuff on the shelf? I'm just very immersed in this right now. Birch, and let me try oak. So if we have shelves, okay, that's a shelf. Can we put our mangrove on here? Oh yeah, we can put stuff on here. That's cool. So if we have like little stuff that we can put like some wood in here. We can put the okay, so the hammer removes the shelf. Interesting. Interesting. So it actually helps us to rearrange some things. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can also remove it, so it's just a floating ledge. Interesting. Shutters. Okay, let me try shutter, because I know that is it like blinds? Let's see. So these are shutters, and we try to attach them with glass. Let me see. Oh. Okay, now I get it. So basically these are like windows, but if you put them in, you can open them and close them. Now I understand what a shutter is. I'd be trying to understand what that is, but it doesn't cross my mind. And then we got tables. So let me try the table, and we're going to try a cherry table. So we got a table, and can we put stuff on here? Well, I think it's just like a regular table where you can still put your, maybe improvise and be like, we can be talking on the table, or I could just be eating my steak and it's raining outside. This is actually pretty comforting with these furniture mod. And we got a table stool and a service bell. Let me try the service bell. Let's see how this works. Interesting. And last but not least is the trash can. And we got the trash can right here. And I think we can just put stuff in here. How do we open it? It does not act as a container, so breaking it will not drop any items. I'm trying to figure out how can we open this. Does it got to be attached to a hopper? Let me see. I'm just going to see if this is possible. Come on. I just want to see if you're going to throw anything in the trash. No. Don't tell me it's just a decoration. Like, there's some things that's broken here. Like, I can't use the trash can and I can't use the drawer. Okay, now I can use the drawer? Crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I have to look at the direction where the drawers are facing? Okay, now I understand. Yeah, so the drawer definitely replaces this unnecessary chest and you can just have drawers. But make sure they're facing towards you, because if you don't, then it's going to be a mess. But now we can put stuff in here. And that's kind of strange. We're kind of punching a drawer. But now we can put stuff in the drawer, like putting a chest, not putting a chest, putting an item in a chest. And I'm going to go ahead and make this phone call because my mother's calling me for other things, because life continues even outside the internet. All right, I am back and I had to talk to my mother. She told me about going over to the store to pick up some hot dog rolls and some steak in the very hot heat. Yep, it's all part of life. I can't edit out life, really. I just got to state it as is. And I guess that's everything for the mod. I mean, I wish I could use the trash can, but I can't really interact with it. Like, it's supposed to be used to throw stuff away or throw items away, but the trash can is just something I can't really interact with. Like, I don't know what it is or what's wrong with it, but I guess that must be a bug that I may have encountered. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap up for the whole showcase, and I hope you guys enjoy or just find it helpful in some cases if you guys just want to use it for role playing or you just want to make your world or your home feel more of home. And until then, I'm just going to just look at this rain and just look at in the window or look out the window and just reflect a bit while I just let this grandfather clock just tick in my ear, or maybe stare at this grandfather clock just to process another thought. But until then, see you guys next time with another showcase.